like a theater. Period. You are a Leo in the 11th house, Cancer. Your moon is in. I'm just gonna go through it and explain what I think about it. Your moon is in the 7th house, Pisces, so your moon is in Aries, so your mom wanted you to be a tomboy, put you into sports, and she also, you're a tomboy, and it's in the 7th house. Okay, so you're just a pretty inept object. You're a trophy, her trophy kid or whatever. So you know what I mean? Like you're a beautiful inept object, and you are a and she makes you embarrassed, and it makes you hypocritical, and it might make her fake and treat you like an inept object, but she also treats you like a tomboy, or wanted you to be a girl, or treated you like a pretty guy or whatever, moon Aries, but put you in the sports and stuff. And then your 4th house is in Sagittarius, which means you never had a home. You never ever settled in a place where it felt like home, because it was scattered everywhere in foreign lands. You were always moving, constantly traveling and all that bullshit. Does that make sense to you? Does that relate to you or no? Your Venus is in Gemini, which means you treat everyone the same as a relationship, and once you're not interested, you black out. Like it's kind of like a player, because you treat this couple the same way, this couple the same way as you are a couple with these people trying to get community of relationships or something. I mean, it has to do with any relationship. It doesn't have to be romantical, but it's in your 10th house, so you like to put everybody on stage with you on cameras and stuff, because cameras rolled by Capricorns and Pisces, which is the 10th house, which your public image is Gemini. So you're like a two-faced bitch in the public's eye. And then their 4th house is not in Cancer like it's supposed to be. It's kind of weird to see. Oh, it's in Sagittarius. Okay, never mind. Those are polarities. So that means you don't have, a home. Is that true? Like you move around everywhere? Do you move around like everywhere and stuff? Okay, but have you traveled before and stuff? Okay, well, don't worry about it. Don't tell me. Okay, and then you have the 5th house, Capricorn, so you might have heart problems or restrictions on it or something. But you might pass away of head-on collision allegedly, because it's Aries. Aries rule, like Scorpio rules sex, death, and transformation. It's allegedly, apparently, disclaimer, but like that's just the Aries rules the head, so. And it rules like that type of passing away, and one night like fast in a pan type action of those type of transformations, and you come out of it as Aries, like a competitive person, doing things without thinking, being fast. I don't really know. Your Mars is in Leo, so you don't want anybody to. You only get mad. You like to have fun. You want to get a spotlight. You need to perform. You are a performer. You have lots of energy, personality, all this good shit. You know what I mean? Like Mars and Leo, it's in the 12th house. Wow, like a chameleon. And this is your sexual expression. It's also how you get mad. And it means that I have no. Your Saturn is in the 10th house. That's sad, because your dad gives you and your sleep Venus is there, when you have a beautiful image, public image, and your moon is in the 7th house, which means people feel intoxicatedly beautiful around you, because your presence is beautiful. Plus, you're a Leo, you get to have like exotic presence and all this good light. Like you give people a home to light up their ego or some bullshit, whatever. I don't know. But your Uranus is in the 2nd house, the left. You got unusual money, and then it is the right eye, the left eye. You have unusual angelic, maybe looking face on the side of the face. The right side of the face is the 12th house. Yours is in Leo, so you'll be more threatening here. But right here, you'll look like an angel face, because you're Virgo rising. Virgos are the angel-looking, angelic servers of the zodiac, and you'll come off as all perfectionate and just, I don't know how it is. It's very angelic. It's just so cool, and all the Pisces love y'all. They come to the yard, and y'all are every Pisces, the queen. y'all are Pisces queens and kings to a Pisces, even though you see them like different. And you're like, oh, you keep on attracting them. You also attract people like your mother, and you also attract people in your face kind of stuff, and do like Aries stuff. I don't even know. Your third house is in Scorpio, which means your siblings, if you had any, if anybody had an inheritance, they would steal it or take it away from you. Is that true? Do you think anything that relates to your no? Savvy, does it?
Right.
It might, you say? Like your third house is in Scorpio, that means your siblings would inherit your money that you're supposed to be inheriting. Do you have any siblings? Yay or no? You don't? So you can inherit whatever from your whatever. Other people's money, neighbors and stuff, Scorpio. Anyways, I have no clue.
I will.
You will inherit?
No, I didn't get a will.
Plus you spend other people's monies really fast. And you're not a very hygienic person at home, probably, or you're not a special clean person at home, or you just leave everything all sloppy and gross. Is that true? Because that's your space, your home, your where you preach and you philosophize, and it's like your church. Your 11th house is in Cancer. You're everybody's mother, everybody's friend, but in the 10th house public's eye, you might be a two-faced person. But at home, you're all over the place. In Sagittarius, you have to go look clown and funny or something, and probably gross and disgusting. No offense, just Sagittarius is the most unhygienic sign of all the zodiac. They're happy go lucky clowns. And if it's in the 4th house at home, it's kind of like a nasty mess, and people need to clean up after you. And that's what you do, is just allow people to clean up with you inconsiderately, and don't give one a fuck. As long as they're being paid, you don't ask your friends to clean up after you. You ask the maid to do it. And if you're still disgusting, and you probably might have webs all over your fan or something, and you'll be like, the maid will get to it, and you never remind her. She needs to be the maid to remind you if you have one, you know what I mean? Okay. Your Saturn's in Gemini, which means your dad's a two-faced liar. You might have schizophrenia. You might have communication problems. You might have speech impairment spells. Who knows? You might have restrictions on your lungs and your lips and your hands because of something. I don't know why. And it's in your 10th house. And you might be a driver or Uber driver. You're used to be something like that because you're really good at all that stuff. You could be responsible for all that. You have opportunities to do that. Be like some kind of driver, man, and traveler. What about that?
Concrete Tyree watched that video. I was on the street department.
Groovy. Okay, your Pluto is in Libra. That means when the way you isolate yourself is with somebody else. You don't like to be alone. You become alone with yourself, just next to someone else. And then it's in the rising sign, which is under Virgo. What? Oh, so you do? I don't know. Do you like writing? You be a good publisher? Are you a grammar snob? What do you think about that? Virgo rising, a good writer. You think you could be a good writer and a grammar snob? I'm not here to write a book unless it's my own way of spelling. What do you think about that? Are you a good writer? Do you write things? Do you have any passion for that? Hello? Are you dead? Are you asleep? Do you have that ability to write or whatever? Okay, Uranus is in Libra, so if you do anything weird, nobody gives a fuck. Everyone thinks it's normal because it's a basic bitch. Even if you're weird, if you do something outside the line or awkward, because Uranus and Libra, it makes everything just decent and flirty and meet the needs of others, and it's a chat. It's like a basic bitch type of. But if it makes something weird that could be outcastable, but on you it would look normal and be considered, fine, decent enough, basic bitchy. But like on somebody else, it'd be like embarrassing, like, oh, whatever, they did it, you know what I mean? But if you do it, you're all good, right? You get a pass. Isn't that fucking crazy? Like interesting. It just does that. And it's in your left eye with your money and stuff, your possessions. You have unusual ways of getting it. So like you are balanced with if you ever married someone, you'd get money or balance your money with them or something like that. Does that make sense? Have you ever been married? You have not been married?
Nope, I'm married cemetery.
You never married signature? Why?
I'm married cemetery.
You what?
I said I'm married cemetery.
You're married to the cemetery?
No,
You have a widow wife? Huh?
no. I said I'm married to cemetery. That's dirt.
Oh, you don't want to marry anybody because it's a fraud and a
Yeah,
scam,
kill me.
right? Okay, don't talk about that stuff. Okay, like, anyways, let's see. But you could be a public speaker, and it could be taken away from you. Work in public, so it can be taken away from you and have challenges or something. Your Chiron is an Aries. You have to survive by all this alphabet. Exercising, you're fine. You're like, exercising is good for you. Totally burning some fire, like whatever. Your Sirius is in Virgo, which means it's contradicting. You probably lived in a group home or something. You probably are really okay. You heal other people's animals, but you probably don't even want one or care about trying to potty train one because you don't have time with that. You have to turn anything to product to work. You have a day-to-day routine type of stuff, and it helps heal other people. Something about your diet, your health heals other people. It's anything to you and how you be a snake oil salesman would heal other people. I don't know what to talk about. If you write stories, it would heal other people when to read your books. Period. And your palace is in Leo. So you just decorate your house with your ego, like everything is there a trophy, like your mother treated you. And that's how you they nursed your homes, which you never had because they're in foreign lands and they're everywhere. And it's just your church. And then you have Juno and Libra. Cheers. Everything's charming. Everything looks like it's married. It looks beautiful. It's just right type of relationship and marriagey type of morality bullcrap or whatever that you can stand, or even if it's fake. But your Vistas in Gemini, I just guess that you could just you don't even give a fuck about writing books. Nobody gives a fuck about writing books, but being a public speaker is something be cool. You might be a rapper, a talker, a comedian. Hello, talking and stuff. That's what you should be doing. Lots of it with your hands and personalities, different personalities. Even if you might think you're schizo because you have restrictions on it, you'll be given the gift of being a public speaker, and then it could be taken away from you if you think about it or something like that. But it gives you multiple hats to show on the public side place. Your fortune is in Taurus. Your south node is in Cancer. Ew, how boring. You always needed to come here and get a home as your purpose. Once you have it, you're doing your purpose. Your purpose is Capricorn. You have to work really hard, have a reputation, be on camera, and learn everything. But your Cancer sign is more at home. You try to be more intimate and stuff, and then you get rougher because it's your purpose to be a harder worker, and that's where you might shy away from it and go back to being mothering, nourishing type of place, and then more fathering is your purpose. You might have to be a father, have children. You have a son.
Yeah.
You do. I'm psychic. Period. If I'm not, then I'm not. But your fifth house is in Capricorn, which means your children would be taken away from you. And how to be because they don't like your discipline, and they have to be grabbed away from you and taken away from you because it just is, or it's a bigger responsibility for you. And plus, you might have heart problems because of it. But you are the most responsible one out of all parties. You feel weird about having fun. You rather work than play, but it will give you opportunities to play and perform. And it makes you like an artist and everything, and it makes you have an ego, but it restricts your ego too. It makes you humble. So you have all this performing personality and powers and fun freaking facts of just people. Your voice and what you sound like will be intense and transform others. And your Mercury's in Leo, so when you talk, people listen because hello, it's just so amazing to listen to how you explain anything. Would be fun to watch and just light the world up with your soul. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. And that's what you should do. And then you'll only get mad if they mess with their pride or ego. And never other than that, you're going to be like this last of a person. And you have eighth house, like I said, ninth house, Taurus. You want to be fed, comfortable, stable before you go to bed. All the values in life, relationships before you go to bed. You have to sleep with somebody. You have to have somebody in your bed, or you get mad like a psycho. Then you wake up and you're like, don't touch me. I just want to be isolated. I don't give a fuck. But everyone around you gets like your pheromones. They want to, make love to you because of this energy, but you could do all kinds of manipulative things with it when you're waking up and stuff, type of stuff. Does that make any sense? But when you go to bed, you want to be like comforted, and food, shopping, financially secure, and makes you fall asleep. It's your philosophy, values, and relationships, and stability. Just and then, but when you wake up, it's all chaos. Does that make sense?
Confused.
And then the way you heal other people is Virgo, Sirius and Virgo. But you don't have no animals, right? You don't want any animals, but you would heal animals if you worked at farms or something, or you're around other people, animals, it heals them. And just today, obviously that dog was fucking really nice to you because you healed that animal, because the animals would love you. Period. Sirius and Virgo, powers, even if you don't give a fuck. And you know what I mean? It'd be a contradicting type of relationship with animals, but you were like the master at healing them and plants and animals. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Does it?
Yep. Saturday morning I watch it.
Yes, exact. So that's the story of.
I'm still on Earth Child. I'm gonna get 3,000. Oh yeah.
That's the glory of love. Thank you ever so kindly.